to do that. Had to. I'm going to start with air signs. I needed to clear the air around me a bit, quite a bit. It's been a lot going on the past few days, and we got to keep going no matter what might be going on, what might not be going on. We got to keep going. So get these air signs out, and the rest of the zodiac, of course, you know, I follow up with those consequently. After this one, I'll follow up with another element. And hopefully you guys will be here with me. Don't forget to send me some stars to help me keep making these shows. I have some more things lined up for you. Hopefully later this evening, if I'm not too booked up, I'll be able to come and give you guys a little more. I have a little Christmas lesson. So I want to be able to share that with you guys, all right? But right now for the air signs, I'm going to be going over the sun, moon, and rising placements along with Venus, Mercury, and Mars. If you have your natal charts, you can go ahead and pull it out, open it up, whatever, and see if you have any air placements. And look at where those air placements are, and you can apply the reading I'm getting ready to do to those areas of your chart, okay? So, air signs. That is our Gemini, the Libra, and the Aquarius. Right now, we are actually in an Aquarius moon. So there's a lot of focusing on what's creative, spontaneous, grabbing your focus towards things that are changeable, movable, not really trying to get stuck in any routines. That's the feeling, you know? The feeling that right about now is giving most people. Let me go ahead and get these cards thrown. We're going to see what is the energy going to be for the air signs coming up over the next week. What to expect, what to avoid possibly, and how to harness the energies in general, good and bad, because everything can be used if it can't be avoided. So let's see for the air signs. So far we have some negative air stuff going on. We have some disappointment coming this week for some of you, but it's going to be something that you guys are going to be able to get over fairly quickly. Disappointment happens, but it's going to be something that comes, let you down. Disappointment happens with it. Loss of confidence, loss of a friend, relationships possibly failing or not turning out to be what you expected it to be, getting what you didn't sign up for, and what you're getting is like, I wouldn't even have signed up for this type of thing. What you want to avoid is staying there, because you're ready to stand firm. You're ready to stay grounded in that position. But if this position is one that hurts you, it lets you down, it's not panning out, it's not adding up to be what it's supposed to be. If it's not adding up to what it's supposed to be and you're disappointed in what's going on, don't be wrong and strong at the same time. Don't stay there and try to hold it up. Don't stay there and try to hold it up. Sometimes we try to be faithful to a fault. We try to be loyal to a fault, to where even when something is wrong, we're still there trying to hold on to it. And you don't want to do that. I'm going to need some more tea. 7 of Swords. How to harness this energy. You want to be clever. This is clever. You want to be clever, right? Look, you got some elders looking over here. You have this lion, this beast, right? Looking over this guy here, this monkey. He have his face in the water to drink. He in his feelings. But he's giving the monkey a different type of, he's giving the lion a different type of face. And this different type of face kind of got the lion thrown off. Like, I don't understand what I'm seeing here. This is telling me that some of you, right? Somebody out there, some of you air signs, maybe you have air signs in certain houses. But some of you are definitely dealing with a situation. This light is annoying. Some of you are definitely dealing with a situation where you may be vulnerable to something. You may be vulnerable to someone who has more power, who has more pull, who has more, whatever it is. You're more vulnerable than they are, but you need to feel something out. You need to feel something out. You need to drink. You need to be able to turn your back and feel safe. And you can't do it because you realize you have a beast in back of you. You realize you have a monster in back of you, right? So in order to get away from the monster safely, you need to be clever. Peace, turn tally mulatto. Peace, Eureka. What's going on, sis? Fellow, all right. Aries and Moon here. I'm an Aries and Moon. You guys will need to be clever, all right? You got to be clever. So if that means while you engage in your feelings and you try to feel and process everything that's going on, you need to be quiet. You need to put on a poker face. You need to show no emotion. Don't even look like yourself. Don't even be yourself, maybe, because this beast is looking for the vulnerability, all right? So to harness the energy of this disappointment and getting over it fast, because for some of you, this disappointment, right? This heartache, this disappointment is coming in the form of a beast, and you need to humble yourself. You need to be quiet. You need to be quiet in order to get away. You need to humble. Be calm, show no emotion, even though you processing everything. But don't mistake your being clever for standing still and staying inside of that one spot, because that's not the answer either. You need to make your move. You need to get out of there. You need to get out of danger. All right? That was generally speaking for the air signs. Now I'm going to go into the individual signs. The individual signs, let's start with Libra. Let's start with Libra. What's going on with Libra? What can Libra expect this week? What is the energy that's waiting for Libra that they're going to run into? How should they deal with it? What should they avoid? How can they harness this energy? How can they make the best of it for themselves? Cards just flew out of my hand. Some of y'all ready like Freddie. Y'all ready for something. You ready either which way you go. Up or down, you guys are there, huh? Let's see how you're going to harness this energy. What to expect this week, what to avoid, how to harness it for our Librans. All right, guys. So we have the Magician card, right? And the Magician card is that card that is like, you can do whatever you like. Doeth what thy will. But be aware that you may manifest something that you don't even like. You don't even really want. So Libras, be careful. Be very mindful of your emotions. Be mindful of what you're saying. Be mindful of what you're doing. Be mindful of what you're handling and hearing and processing, all of that stuff. This week, you have to be aware, because for this to come up, it means that there could be something that's going to happen that's not going to make you too happy. Something may put you in a bad mood. I don't know where the disappointment from the last card draw I just did, the last 3 cards, those that 3 of swords, right, is what's expected. So this is a possible reaction from some of the Libras. They're going to be upset, and y'all going to be calling some sugar honey iced tea into the ethers, into your realities. So what you need to do to avoid that is be reasonable. Be receptive and open to logic. Be receptive and open to reasoning. That's all you can do. Hear things out. Be calm. Breathe. Breathe. Because for this card to come up, air signs are in general practical. You don't have a problem like sitting down and talking things out and hearing what someone has to say and being logical. But when this card is coming up, you see how this queen is positioned? Well, her bottom sitting on her throne, sitting on her reasoning. Her feelings is up in the air, and her head is pointing down. She's not receptive to any logic or reasoning. There's no reception there. So you might want to avoid that this week, Libras. You might want to hear a situation out and be more open to suggestions, maybe. Move on. Move on. Some of you have heard this before. Move on. Go away. Let it go. You've been over it. You've been done. You don't want anything to do whatever the situation is anymore. It disappointed you. It hurt your feelings. Got you turned all in the wrong direction. Just let it go already. Let it go, okay? Let it go. So that's what you're going to do this week, Libras, okay? You want to let it go because you've been over it. Move on. Avoid being stubborn. Avoid being stubborn and not wanting to listen to reason. Because you have to expect that something may happen, and you want to guard yourself. You want to guard your energy so that you don't manifest or say things that you don't really want to say. All right? You can't unsay a word. You can't draw back the sword after it's been drawn, you know? After they make the cut, that's it. You cut, you cut. Now for Aquariuses. Aquariuses, what can we expect this week? What can we look forward to this week for Aquarians? What should they avoid? How can they harness the energy? How can they harness this energy? This week, expect to have some new ideas. I like this. I like how this card feels. Feels really happy and good and fresh. Feels like coming out of a challenge. Feels breakthrough. Feels like a light bulb coming on, like an aha moment. Okay, guys. So Aquarians, look forward to that. That new idea, that new spark of life, that new feeling, that new fresh feeling when you have a new idea, when your imagination is like, boom, this is it. I got it. Avoid moving too fast. Avoid moving too fast, Aquarius. When that idea hit, it's going to feel good. It's going to feel like, yeah, this is a green light. I can make that move right now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Not quite. Not yet. Don't do it. All right? It's the way you're going to harness the energy with your extra cool selves. You're going to sit on your feelings. You're going to relax a minute. You're going to woo-saw. Don't move too fast. All right? That's for the Aquariuses. We have a new idea coming in this week, something that's going to make you feel really ready to go. It's going to be invigorating, exciting, quickening, and you're going to be ready to work on it right away, but you shouldn't work on it right away. You got to wait and see. Avoid making this move. Avoid jumping up and going for it right away. Let some things fall in place. Watch. Let your feelings mellow out, like this guy right here does. Let your feelings mellow out so things can fall into place the right way. Okay, Aquarius? All right, now let's go to Gemini, and then I will be back with the fire signs. Let's see what's going on with our fire sign. Not yet, not fire signs yet. Woo! Geminis. What's going on with Gemini? What can Geminis look forward to? What should they avoid? How can they harness the energy? How can they harness the energy? This is for Gemini. All right. Gemini, right here we have the Five of Swords. This is you bumping heads with somebody, maybe some arguments, not quite seeing eye to eye, some disagreements or whatever. The Five of Swords. Some conflict between you and somebody else. Your ideas, your perceptions, the way you're seeing things is not quite meshing. It's not quite coming together. And for some of you, this might mean a breakup in a friendship, again, a loss of a relationship or something, or just a really bad argument falling out and some hurtful things being said. All right? What to avoid? This time, avoid listening to certain things. This might seem crazy, but sometimes you got to just cut people off. You got to shut the mic off. You don't need it in your ears. Whatever it is that they have to say, it's not going to help. It's not going to heal. It's not going to make things better. So don't give it any energy. It's just going to drain you. It's going to pull you in further into the abyss of disappointment that you're trying to escape. So don't do it. And the way you want to harness the energy of this disappointment, right? And avoid not listening is going to be like manifesting something that you may not even want, right? But what this really means is going counterintuitive to the initial feeling of the disappointment. This might make you feel like, I'm really upset, I'm really hurt, I'm really disappointed, but I wanted what I wanted so bad. I invested already so much. So I want to hear what they got to say. You got to be a little, You got to be a little, I'm going to walk away and leave it alone. I'm going to do something that's the opposite of what I usually would do right about now, because you got to try and find your peace. You got to allow yourself some space to heal. And you have to learn the lessons that's going to come with whatever this disappointment is. All right. So that was the reading, guys. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Got to make me some more tea. Get to send me some stars. Help me out, guys. Send me some stars. I'm going to be here for a good while. I'm not going nowhere. See you in about 15. No, that's too long. See you in about 5 minutes. Let me go catch my breath, make some more tea, and I'll be back with them fire signs, okay? Later.